afternoon, everyone. I'm Satya. I work at Akamai as a product specialist. So, a quick introduction about Akamai. So, we're the largest, CDN provider. We deliver roughly about 30% of all internet traffic. 50% of all page views goes through Akamai. And in terms of our reach, if you look at our reach, we have about 200,000 servers across the globe. We are positioned in over 1,100 networks across, and our presence is in over 110 countries. And specifically, if you look at India, the kind of reach we have the top 5, players in media and entertainment, e-commerce, and news. So that's a little bit about, Akamai in general. But today, what I wanted to talk about is what Akamai is doing in terms of addressing the grand challenges of the internet. Traditionally, we've always wanted to sort of ensure that there's instant web performance on any device, anywhere. There's IP, there's video over IP delivered at scale, even in remote regions. And we want to make sure that the internet is secure. That's been the big focus of Akamai. Now, it's estimated that everyone sort of knows this number. By 2025, you're going to have more than 50 billion devices on the internet. And today I hear a lot of people talking about monetization, how to build apps for 1 billion people, and some of the great big challenges. Along with it, what's going to come along with all of those problems is how do you scale, and how do you scale to all these different devices. You have to cope with the infrastructure challenges that every region poses, and monetize your business. Specifically, what I want to talk about today is how do you ensure that content providers are able to deliver high quality videos to subscribers without any buffer or stall, cope up with sort of infrastructure challenges. For example, we just heard Kunal talk about the 3G challenges in India, and it's true for most of the world. If you look at the cellular networks, it's pretty poor. The coverage is choppy often. You're not always connected to the internet, and that's always going to be a problem if you're, if your business depends on online connectivity. We've thought about this problem a lot, and we wanted to give an approach where, in spite of poor network connections, limited data caps, and consumer behavior where everyone's always on the go, we're able to deliver consistent user experience to the subscribers. Now, what's happening in the market itself? Now, you can look at Facebook, Amazon, YouTube. All of them are moving towards instant experience. Now, what does that mean? Now, Facebook has instant articles. Again, the whole goal is to make the viewing experience a lot faster. YouTube today allows you to put all of your content in an offline mode. Again, the goal is for you to be able to see those videos when you don't have internet connectivity. Amazon Prime has a similar capability. What that essentially means is you have to cater to the audience, which is always on the go. They might not always be connected to the internet, and they will have bandwidth challenges. If you take an average user in India, I watch most of my videos when I'm traveling to office in the cab. But depending on the traffic jams, if I'm in Silk Board, I never get any signal. Internet doesn't work in the Silk Board jams. But I'm stuck there for 45 minutes. What do I do? That's one of the big problems, and a lot of companies are working towards it. At Akamai, what we've done is essentially created a platform. We call it predictive content delivery. It enables app developers, businesses, media companies, network operators to put content out there on native applications that sort of takes advantage of the existing infrastructure. It takes into account the consumer behavior and delivers the best experience possible. Now, in order to do that, you have a whole bunch of challenges in the 3 sectors that you sort of have to operate in. The first is going to be your subscriber. Your subscriber, if you're a content provider and you want to deliver high quality videos, the subscriber is always going to be cognizant about his cellular data caps. He's not always going to be connected to the internet, and delivering high quality content over cellular networks is always going to be difficult. What do you do in that case? And I'll get to that in a minute. Now, again, if you're a content provider, you have all of these high quality videos, but often what you're having to do is encode them to lower bit rates to ensure that the viewer experience is pretty smooth. Network operators, they spend billions of dollars building infrastructure for peak capacity. And if you look at most of the cellular networks, the peak usage is going to be at one particular time period. Often, just to give you an example, at midnight, most of the cellular capacity is wasted. They can sort of put all of this capacity to better use. So these are some of the paradigms that you have that you can work with. What we've essentially done is we've created a platform where essentially you can think of it as an SDK that an app developer can take, push his content, and Akamai sort of enables the predictive delivery. All of the content is pushed in the background at off-peak times. Now, what we've done is, rather than having a fixed deck of ads that is sort of encoded or built into the video itself, what we do is use a smarter approach. Lightly reposition all of these videos, reposition the ads, let the ad networks make the decision, and play the ads when the user is watching. Again, the whole goal is to monetize even the offline content in a way that's beneficial to the app developers, the content providers. If you look at the common use cases, it's sort of useful across multiple verticals. Now, one of the key verticals, where we've seen a lot of success is, things like in-flight entertainment, especially in markets like India, where you have, low-cost carriers which may or may not have those in-flight, entertainment systems. It's a great, sort of solution there. If you're looking at, road transportation, there are a lot of startups working on, providing a good ecosystem for road transport. One of the ways you can actually optimize it is to give value-added features where, during a particular bus ride, apart from the videos that's being played on the in-flight TV and all of these buses, you can actually reposition your own content within your native app. Again, it ensures that your subscribers stick to the service, and you grow your service in a better way. Now, I've spoken a lot about how you're able to reposition apps. And that's again important. I thought it's going to echo again. So again, we have easy integrations. We've ensured that we have easy integrations into the security services, VRM, so that your content is protected even when it's pushed to the end user's devices. Now, again, I think in one of the earlier talks, there was concern about the limited amount of storage on all of the devices. I think there was a statistic thrown out, 4 GB of space that's totally available, out of which 1 GB may be available for apps. Again, this is something that we've sort of optimized and worked hard towards. You can think of the approach we've taken that's similar to the optimized global cache. What we've essentially done is taken all of our best practices that we have in our Akamai Edge service. We sort of localized it to your apps. This ensures that the content is always up to date. We take care of the content management on the device. You have to just worry about the business. What we have in store for you is Adi sitting in the audience at this talk. We have a live demo. I would like to share with you. Just drop by, say hello, and I can give you both access to the SDK that you can play with, as well as show you a demo of the application that we've built on top of our technology, just to give you an idea of what it looks like, what the experience would be, and how you can actually use this. Thank you.